Oh, come on. This is not working? Hold on. Oh, man. Hello? How do I fix this? Oh, boy. Okay. Okay, I think I fixed it. Alright, guys. Welcome. Welcome to day 3. Day 3. There's probably no one still watching this. And I forgot to turn on my lights. There you go. Here you go. Now you can see my face. You're gonna see now. You can see my face as as you watch me struggle making nasal sounds. It's always entertaining for everyone. This is day 3. I will try to go through chat. Once again, I should have looked forward, like a little forward, to know what to expect. That way, I could calculate the appropriate time I'm gonna end the stream. But of course, I just winged it. And it's pretty hot today. It's a hot day, so also as you guys noticed, I'm you know to talk about the elephant in the room. I got a haircut. I, I I just noticed that you guys probably might not realize that. Anyway, oh, this pen is open. I actually marked myself. Today's 84 degrees outside, so it is quite hot. But I still decided to make this stream, and hopefully my computer doesn't blow up. Let's see here. So we're gonna push through. We're gonna be all the embarrassingness, and yeah, I hope you guys are looking forward as I am to progress more and more in my French journey. So yeah, let's begin. So last time we left off on page 19, I was let me go back a little bit. Okay. Okay, we were okay. I guess you didn't really miss anything, but I'm working on nasal sounds of a bunch of vowels. I think there's a couple. I think there's like 6 more pages of this. So bear with me, and hope you guys are starting to see me make weird sounds. Sounds that you'll probably never hear out in the outside world conversations, but is a necessary step to build um, mouth skills, language skills, speech skills. Let's go with that. So okay, let's see here. The French nasal OIN makes the wan similar to wag, wag of wag, wag. You should be getting the hang of nasals by now. Try these. Wag, wag, wag. I don't know. Maybe if I just pinch my nose down here. If I try talking with my nasal sound, now it sounds like I'm a little thick. Like, this is the same thing. This is like I'm literally talking completely normal. Talking completely normal. I'm talking completely normal. There you go. So I think I'm getting the hang of it now. One, one, one. It's kind of hard because the beginning part is no nasal, and then you have to sort of smooth into nasal. But obviously I'm struggling, so you're gonna hear like it's not gonna be as smooth. p, point, swan, 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 sounds like someone getting punched in the stomach or something. I don't know. But you know, look. Keep in mind, I'm probably butchering all these sounds, and there's probably a French native listening to this, and just making fun of how a dumb American is attempting to, trying to unravel the complex and sophisticated French language. And I just realized I'm yapping, and I'm not actually focusing on the word. Nasal sound IEN. So yawn, I think yawn, similar to yan of yank yan 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 yan. Try these sounds. B bien r r r r r rien rien. Am I emphasizing yen? Bien 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 rien rien. Italien, italien, Lucien, Lucien, Lucien. French nasal on or om, on, similar to on and long, long. Here are some more to try. Do, 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 tomber, tomber, bon, bon, bombe, b, 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 bombe, son, con, con, para, pron, der, der, non, non, con, tay, uns, combien, pardon. French nasal un or un, similar to un as in under. Be patient for the last of the nasal sounds. Brun, lundi, parfum, 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 Thai. Ooh, that is both. It sounds like I'm being an idiot, but I have no idea. Just, give me one sec. My fault, my fault. Water break. I know this early, but it's a hot day and it's summer. So take that, world. Um, Whatever. Now let's continue. So we finished page 19. Okay. Okay, this is different. Continuing with consonants. Consonants. Most final consonants are not pronounced except for the final C, R, F, and L. Think of the word careful. Oh, careful contains all the consonants that I just talked about. Final S is not pronounced in French, so avoid the temptation. Doing so will quickly unveil your amateur status. Oh, come on. This is probably a bad habit, right? Imagine having to switch between those two. Yeesh. Like English and French. Eric turned into Irique. 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 I know. Amour. Wait. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, final consonants are not pronounced. Oh, okay, these are the exceptions. So we do say these. Eric, more, neuf, il, Luc, bonjour, sauf, Michel, okay, avec, tour, chef, journal, parc, cours, actif, cheval. But, salut, douceur, beaucoup, and minute. Okay. Oh, is this going through all the letters? French letter B, D, F, K, L, M, N, P, S, T, V, Z. The symbol for them is the same. Okay, cool. And the pronunciation, it's the same in English. Pronounced the same in English, so that's good to know. So a lot of them, we're checking off a lot, which is nice. These letters are also easy because they are pronounced exactly the same in French and in English. You will, however, have to follow the rules for the pronunciation of other consonants. Tartar sauce, I guess. French letter C. Hard sound before A, O, U, or consonant. Q, U, and final Q. Symbol of this is K. Say C as in card. Card. K. Okay, we're looking for the K. Cart. Key. Cour. Quoi. Document. Catcher. Class. Pourquoi. And sunk. Okay, so barely 2 pages. We're like 13 minutes in and 2 pages. Barely going through 2 pages. It's gonna be slow and steady, but it'll be worth it. I'm guessing. I hope. But let's see. I'm checking the stats real quick. So how you guys doing? Anyway, first letter C. Soft sound before E, I, Y, C. I think it's cedilla. S at beginning of word. S next to consonant. T, I, O, N, T. X only in the words given. This is like a formula in itself. Symbol S. Sent. Okay. As you can see, there are a lot of ways to get the S sound. Practice them all. Sent. Sa. Nation. nación, cis, cinema, atención, dis, Nancy, invitation, soixante, sa, action. Okay, that one for sure is, that one's gonna require a lot of practice. French letter CH, symbol SH. Say the CH in machine. Cold water. We've all had practice with the sound, especially those of us with children. Chante, chocolat, sandwich, touche. French letter G, hard sound before AOU or consonant GU before IEY. Symbols G. Say the G in good. G, g. These words should present no problem. Garçon, Guy, goûter, bag, glace, fatigué, légumes, guide, guide. Okay, French letter G, soft sound before E, I, Y, G, E, soft before A, O, and J. They make the ZH, symbol ZH. Say the S as in pleasure, pleasure, pleasure. This might take a little practice before you get used to it. G. Oh, I just realized a symbol is gonna appear in the pronunciation. I just realized that right now, and I know we're a couple of pages in, and I am a little slow. So, pleasure, garage, âge, girafe, orange, jour, Giselle, manger, Jean, Égypte, voyageons, jupe, French letter GN, symbol NY. Say the N as in union, union. This sound will take practice too. Be careful not to overemphasize it. I will definitely be overemphasizing it, not because I want to, but because I need to. Union, montagne, Espagne, gagner, accompagner. French letter H. Symbol always silent. And the pronunciation guide is empty. So that's pretty well. We've come to the easiest letter of all. H is always silent most of the time. It is used as a vowel and therefore requires elision with a vowel that might precede it. So, l'homme, the man. In other instances, H is used as a consonant and does not require elision with the preceding vowel. Leros. To tell how H is being used, you must look in the dictionary where the consonant H is usually indicated with an asterisk. Wheat, hotel, on. French letter R, symbol R, and of course, for the pronunciation guide, there is no equivalent. It's always great to see that. The French letter requires the participation of your throat. First drop your tongue to the bottom of your mouth and rest it against your teeth. Keep it okay, I'm gonna read this and then I'm gonna do it. Keep it pressed there, out of your way. Now clear your throat and gargle and say R at the back of your throat at the same time. That's it. You've got the French R. A few words of advice. Do not roll your R. That's what they do in Spanish. Do not roll your tongue. That's what we do in English. This will require a fair amount of practice on your part until you get it down pat. Oof. Okay, that's always great. Okay, time to get uncomfortable. You know, time to do things. Okay. Tongue bottom of your mouth, rest it against your teeth. You press there at your way. Okay, bottom. One more time. R. Can you throw in cargo and say maybe merci au revoir parler rentrer. I'm gonna. This definitely requires some videos, and maybe a ton of water, for sure. Something to clear the throat. You know, so it doesn't explode. French letter S between vowels and SION. Symbol Z. Say Z as in zero. This sound is easy. Musée, musique, cousin, télévision. Now French letter TH. Symbols T. Say T as in two. Okay. There is no TH sound in French. Native French speakers have a tremendous amount of difficulty with our words the, this, and there. That's because they pronounce TH as T. You, of course, will want to say TH. Don't. Your nationality will be showing again. This book is great. Catherine. Tay. Wow, look at that. That spells the, but it's pronounced Tay. Can you believe it? Tay. Tr. Son tic. No, wait. Oh, teeth. I forgot we're not doing English. French letter X. Symbol is KS and say XE. Oh, XS. XC, I'm sorry. Say XC as in Excel. X. This last sound, that's right, we finally reached the end, is a little tricky. Practice it well. So I think what I'm going to do is probably go back, make some notes to the document, and, you know, add things I need to work on. because I'm pretty sure I'm butchering all these. Ex, 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 extra mixed ex, ex, excellent ex, ex, exprime. Practice makes perfect. Not that you are an expert. No, I'm not. Put on your best accent and practice pronouncing these names that were taken from a Parisian phone book. You will notice that many French names begin with le and la and are taken from elements in nature. It really does lend an extra beauty to the language when the people are named for beautiful things. In number 14, however, I am sure that Jean La Vache, John the cow, will probably be happier had his ancestors been associated with something different. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to practice these words. Look at, there's so many rules I have to remember. So, okay, before I do that, let me read that last part, and I think we move to the next chapter. Yeah. Least you need to know. Perfect your pronunciation by losing your inhibitions and by reading aloud French newspapers, magazines, and literature. It's best to allow yourself to slip and slide the sounds together while speaking the language. If your accent is poor, you'll still be understood. Practice and devotion will help improve your accent. Remember that some French accents change the sound of the letter on which they appear. Use your nose wisely for the correct pronunciation of French nasal sounds. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go back and I might have to make notes. Now I'm sure if you were smart, you probably already took in the notes, and you're probably doing all this at home. So, don't know how to. Okay, I didn't realize this, but the song is in. I might have to make a chart or something. Oh man. Okay. You know what? You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm okay. Whoa. I'm gonna skip this part, but not because to avoid my practice, but because I don't want to spend the next like 20 to 40 minutes making making notes, um, and then and then not being and then practicing. So what I am gonna do is I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make a video of hopefully because I'll take the time out of the stream to create a chart in which I'll make a video of me practice doing this exercise and practicing. Now be aware, this doesn't mean that uh, I'm not presenting the correct presentation. It's just me attempting this exercise. And for sure, I cannot do this without the guide. I want to be able to use what I practice, which means figure out a way to make some note cards. So I'll make a separate video and I'll put it on my YouTube channel. So if you guys wanna practice along with me, I will leave a link to my channel somewhere in my Twitch channel. I'm still figuring out how this website works, so I am bad at everything I attempt. So I'm sorry. Moving on. Chapter 3. You know more than you think. In this chapter, cognates help you understand French. Tricks to help you understand even more. French words in the English language and pitfalls and traps to avoid. Cafe, restaurant, amateur, boutique, and bureau. The list of French words that you already know is surprisingly extensive. You see, you really do know a lot of French. You don't realize it yet, but your vocabulary is filled with French words and phrases. And there are plenty of French words and expressions that you will find very easy to use and understand with minimal amount of effort. By the end of this chapter, you will be well on your way to producing intelligent but simple sentences that will allow you to express feelings, thoughts, and opinions. What you already know. There's absolutely nothing on television. After watching the news in French on a local cable station, my husband, who has no French blood coursing through his veins, takes off for the local video rental store to choose some entertainment for the evening. An hour later, he returns with a wide grin on his face and cheerfully explains, "Oiseau," that's French for bird, his term of endearment for me. "I got a surprise for you." I wait in eager anticipation to hear that he rented a hot new release fresh from the theater. Instead, he informs me that he picked out the latest French film. Interesting. As a rule, all French nouns are preceded by a definite article "the," which indicates gender and number. This will probably seem awkward at first. For the time being, keep in mind that to express "I love chocolate mousse," you must say j'adore la mousse au chocolat. I'm pretty sure I said that wrong. If I had my notes, I gotta create those notes. Le is for masculine singular nouns. La is for feminine singular nouns. Apostrophe is for any singular noun that begins with a vowel. Nouns and their definite articles are explained in greater detail in Chapter 6. As a Francophile, I should be jumping for joy, but he can read the disappointment on my face. Truth be told, I find French movies lacking in adventure, and I don't love character studies. The subtitles are extremely distracting. He, on the other hand, can't wait to get the film into the VCR, and I can't understand why. It's true that he had 2 years of college French, but that was over 30 years ago, and I did all his homework. The C's he passed were certainly not an indication of a love affair with the language. So why French films? He likes exotic movies, he loves to hear the language, and believe it or not, he can understand what actors and actresses are saying. How can that be? He never listened as a student. How does the man do it? The simple answer is cognates. What are they? Quite simply, a cognate is a word that is spelled exactly the same, or almost the same, as a word in English and that has the same meaning. Sometimes we actually borrow the word from the French, letter for letter, and have incorporated it into our own vocabulary. Sure, the cognates are pronounced differently in each language, but the meaning of the French word is quite obvious to anyone who speaks English. Perfect cognates. Table 3.1 is a list of some cognates that are exactly the same in both French and English. Take your time pronouncing the French words and compare them to the English equivalents. Your goal is to sound French. Whew. Okay. It's 34 minutes in. I think I'll do this for maybe another 6 minutes. Yeah, maybe another 6 minutes. So, okay. Oh man, more words. Adjectives and nouns. Long. blonde, capable, capable, certain, content, grave, horrible, horrible, immense, orange, permanent, permanent, non possible, balai, bureau, chef, client, guide, un burger, journal, sandwich, service, soda. I'm definitely gonna have to watch videos so I can hear them, hear native speakers, and see if I'm actually like destroying their language. And maybe I'll write an apology letter as well. Blues, boutique, dot, dispute, no, notes, permission, photo, route, photo, route, signification, table, accident, accord, ambulance, animal, olive, omelette, orange. There's orange twice. Oh, but as a noun and adjective. The rules governing the agreement of adjectives with the nouns they modify will be discussed in detail in chapter 9. How much do you understand already? I'd venture to guess that by now you're in the same league as my husband. The sentences below should be a snap to understand, and the pronunciation should present no problem if you patiently follow the key. Don't be shy. Give it your best effort. Read the following sentences in French. What are they saying? This expresses is in French. Oh man, I forgot what EST said. I should really make that chart. Okay, more words. I think I'm gonna leave it off in this page. We did go through 8 pages, so that is great. It's pretty good in 40 minutes. La blouse, la blouse, to, to, orange, 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 orange. Le service est horrible. Oh, I should probably pretend like I know what I'm saying. La blouse est orange. 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 Le service est horrible. Oh man. Okay, I'll finish the exercise and then boom. L'excursion est impossible. Excursion. Le client est s'étend. Le logis est capable. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna write that in a sticky note. Honestly, I think I did pretty bad, but progress has been made. Doors have been opened. I know what I need to work on, and making that chart will be a pain in the butt. We left off page 62 on the PDF. The date is the 23rd. That's boom. We just knocked out. Wow. Okay. In the book, we did 9 pages. Same thing with the PDF. So, um, thank you guys for joining me. Always a pleasure. Always my pleasure to embarrass myself in front of the internet or in front of the whole internet. That is always the best because I have no idea. I'm a maniac. I'm only joking. Um, so yeah, I will be making a video separate to, or that's linked to the stream, practicing the exercises. Let me go back to that real quick. Practicing this because I really want to get that down, and then maybe I'll try to find a book, so I can practice more of my pronunciation, and of course, videos. So I make sure that I'm making the right sounds. And yeah, so I want to thank you guys for joining me. I will upload this to YouTube as well. So if you guys are watching this on YouTube, I'm gonna leave if I remember, hopefully I'll leave a link to my Twitch channel. That way you guys can follow along or watch me, or maybe put me in the background while you're doing some productive stuff. I have no idea. Leave it to you guys. And yeah, I'll try to keep this up every day. Sorry if I don't. So I'll see you guys when I see you guys.